There's Teslabots, Cyberquads, shiny new Model 3s, cakes, tools and tools. All coming up on Tesla Jigsaw. Let's take a wander around Europe's largest Tesla service centre. There's no better video to watch on YouTube than this one, if you like Tesla stuff. So what is it and where am I? It's the grand opening of Tesla's new Milton Keynes sales, service and supercharger location. Chargers coming soon, by the way. And it's the largest service centre in the UK, so they've made a bit of a day of it and invited Tesla owners and club members to come and have a butcher's. And we were all greeted by this fella. I'll be honest, it was a bit of an overwhelming moment for me stood in front of Optimus. Of course, this original version's never going to mow my grass or do the dishes, but this does represent the very beginning of Tesla's useful humanoid robots. And I get that most folks still think that it's decades away, but when you see the leaps in progress Optimus has made already, plus the advancement of Tesla's version 12 autonomous driving software, I can picture Tesla's ChatGPT moment, when the brain from their self-driving cars gets uploaded and tweaked into Optimus, and hey presto, you've got a fully autonomous, self-learning, useful robot. Obviously, I'll get overexcited and lost in the implications of this, but what a pleasure it was to look at it up close and see the actuators and hand details, and I even touched it. I probably wasn't supposed to. I didn't get thrown out, so, Plus, it was nice to see that all-important kill switch at the back of its head. Don't forget to add remote kill switches to all future robots just in case we need to turn them off for any reason. Hopefully I'm not the only hope for humanity's survival by suggesting such a thing. Surely roboticists will think of that. Won't they? Oh, I hope they do.
Kill all humans. Must kill all humans.
Bender, wake up!
I was having the most wonderful dream.
The showroom was displaying a Model Y alongside two stunning new and improved Model 3s. I am still getting my head around the true value of these cars, starting at £39,990. There's just so much car for the money here. After test driving one a while back, it's the most refined, comfortable and stylish Tesla I've ever been in. Yet it's also the cheapest. Card in the corner if you want to see my test drive reaction. But if you haven't driven one, book a test drive and you'll understand why I'm a little excited about all things Tesla. But, above all, they're just fun. After dragging my wife and son to the event, it's fair to say that they love the interior upgrades of the car as well. But the question still remains for us, which colour shall we get when we do swap our almost 5-year-old Tesla Model 3? They all look great. Bit of a long shot, but I'm hoping for the Quicksilver someday. That would look awesome on this new Model 3, wouldn't it? I didn't see a sign for kids only, so I raced ahead of my son and got on a Cyberquad. If you didn't know, you can buy one of these on Tesla's website. Cyberquad for kids is inspired by our iconic Cybertruck design. This toy car features a full steel frame, cushioned seats and rear suspension with rear disc braking and LED light bar, powered by a lithium-ion battery with up to 12 miles of range. Oh, that's similar to the Honda E, if I'm not mistaken, and a configurable top speed of 8 miles an hour. Cyberquad for kids is suitable for children from 8 to 12 years old. Oh, oops. Well, I'll probably weigh as much as some 12-year-olds. It's not offensive, it's a fact. Anyway, all that for only £1,450. But the icing on the cake, as it were, was a tour of the new service area, which, as I mentioned, is Tesla's largest in the UK. And the staff had gone to a lot of trouble to not only hiding Easter eggs around the place, actual chocolate ones. I was a bit confused when they told me they were literal Easter eggs, not software ones. But they'd also set up a few Tesla display vehicles to show us some interesting bits and bobs like this. Whip out the inner front casing and you'll see this. The incredibly compact engineering genius of what's behind the frunk. Just consider that many EVs, from supposedly more capable legacy car companies, don't offer a front storage area at all, despite removing an engine. Because they couldn't work out how to save space by redesigning the HVAC system, which is the heating and the cooling, power conversion systems, high voltage controllers, fluid containers. All these bits you see here are designed to take up minimal space whilst offering maximum efficiency to the car, whilst giving us another useful storage area in the front, not to mention an extra safety crumple zone if you are unfortunate enough to be in a front collision. Clutter-free, simple, efficient, weight and space-saving genius is what that is. This Model 3 had its subframe removed so we could take a look at the drivetrain, motor and springs of the rear section. And of course, being a dual motor all-wheel drive version, there's another one of these units up front. Rear-wheel drive versions just have this single motor in the back, doing all the job of one engine. A blue Model Y was just one of the Tesla service vehicles, or Ranger vehicles as they call them, so rather than Tesla owners needing to bring their cars into a service centre like this one, Tesla often come to you, at home or at work, let themselves into your car and carry out the repairs. Yet another massive benefit to owning a Tesla. But let me show you how simple it is to book a service through the Tesla app. This was my first paid service, if you like, after almost 5 years of owning our Tesla Model 3. Go to Service on the Tesla app, request service, choose your topic, describe your concern, enter your address, Confirm the appointment request, then receive an estimate. Choose a date that suits you and congratulations, you've passed step 1, preparation complete. Step 2, cost estimate approved, and you can see a breakdown of all costs. Step 3, you can arrange transport if necessary. I'd recommend making a day of it and just going for a test drive in something, it'd be fun. Step 4, once you've dropped off your car, you can confirm your arrival at the service centre on the app. I chose to wait in the showroom because it's my happy place anyway. Free coffee, food, cake and Wi-Fi, and loads of Teslas to play with. Yes please. The mechanic even came out to me before carrying out the work just to double check everything and talk to me about his plans. About the car, obviously, not his life. But in step 5 you can watch the repair in progress, which keeps you up to date with everything that's being carried out. And if you keep your cameras recording in the car, you can literally watch the mechanics working on your car. I didn't because it feels a bit creepy and voyeurist, doesn't it? But just saying, you could. Step 6, once complete, I made payment. Step 7, your car's ready for picking up in the car park. The entire process can be done without stepping foot into the building thanks to the simple, easy to use app. And finally step 8, share any feedback you might have. The whole process couldn't be more efficient and is a real selling point for owning a Tesla. And thankfully there's lots more service centres available now here in the UK and around the world. It used to be a little sparse to say the least. Oh, and this was nice to see. Here's an entire battery pack that's been removed from a Tesla Model S. Inside that metal blob are just over 7,000 battery cells just like this one. And in order to remove the entire battery pack, it takes just this many bolts to hold it in place. Being able to view underneath the cars was another reminder of the simplicity of an electric car. Remember, there are roughly 100 times fewer moving parts in an EV compared to that of an internal combustion engine car. Obviously that translates to less things to go wrong, less wear and tear, less maintenance, and just more efficient use of energy, because energy isn't being wasted on heat and moving components within an engine. Electric vehicles are simply better technology. I just don't think most people realise that yet, but common sense should prevail over time for those willing to accept change, that is. An EV is to an engine what an original car was to a horse. It's night and day in terms of technology and efficiency. They also gave us a Tesla light show with a load of Model 3s. Not quite to the same level that Simon creates from X light shows. If you haven't seen what he does, check out his YouTube channel where he keeps breaking records for the most Teslas taking part in his bespoke programmed Tesla light shows, where I believe 255 Teslas is the current world record held by Tesla Club Austria. Congratulations. But this one was nice too. You know, not to sound ungrateful. Bit of a confession, this was my favourite bit. A lovely, tidy area where each tool had its own home, either in its dedicated space on the floor or in these cabinets with pictures of what tools go inside. My OCD was very happy to see this. But just when you thought this video couldn't get any more exciting, here's the chemical station for any waste fluids. Whoa, look at those jugs. Something that blew me away a while back was watching this Tesla Model Y get assembled in just minutes. Have a look at this video next. It's assembly genius and yet again shows Tesla's strive for simplicity and efficiency during the manufacturing process. Thanks to Tesla UK and all the lovely staff for organising this great event. Everyone clearly had a cracking day. And as always, thanks to my patrons for your wonderful support. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.